like button for me. Do the tap tap, do the tap tap. All right. Most welcome, and please do what usually. Please do. Felix, how are you? How are you, my brother? Please hit the like button. Thank you, thank you. All right. For tap tap, do that for me, and I appreciate. Hell, it has changed my change. Watching from Zambia. Most welcome. All right, Uhanga, hi Benjamin, how are you? All right. Most welcome from Kampala. Thank you for doing the like. Thank you for hitting. Watching from Uganda, much love. This is Anina. Watching from Nandi Hills. Most welcome. Somebody say I pinned my number. No problem. Just click Benjamin. Yes. Thank you guys for hitting the like. All right. Sammy, I see you. Maurice, I have a very wonderful topic, guys, for me. Help me to tell guys we are here. Kapsabet. Sunny again. Wow. Our neighbors are really active. Who is from the West? Is the West up? I know it's late in the night there. Canada, USA. Australia is later in the day. I want to hear guys from my Africans. We are up. Mumias is tuned in. Nanyuki is tuned in. Right? Who else is here? Somebody's awake here. Somebody in the US, tell us where from the US. Okay, Bungoma, Kenya, Nakuru. Nakuru is in the house. Qatar, one of them. They have not known we are here. So, Loving Latina is in Francisco, California. Thank you. Mombasa is tuned. All right. To ask your specific questions so that you can tackle it. Let me see what Instagram they're saying. Very good. Bungoma County, we see you. We acknowledge you. All right. Hello, guys. Instagram, Uganda, Saudi Arabia. Somebody from Uganda, they're in Saudi now. This is who? Uni Mulongo. Most welcome, Uni, on Instagram. Nyamira County is here. Thank you. How can one reach you for conversation? Thank you. Just click benjaminzuluglobal.com. You find my email, my WhatsApp there, my numbers there. Call me up. We discuss. Some guys from Uganda. Daniel Iguru is in Germany. Our topic today is very exciting. Don't want to miss this kind of topic. We are talking about where to start when you hit rock bottom. Where to start when you face setback. Ground business-wise, personally, emotionally, socially, financially, in terms of relationship and love life. If you find yourself taken back, find yourself stranded, today I want to tell you where to start. Where to start when you find yourself at the rock bottom. This year, we are meeting pre-25s, every young person who is under 25 for a conference, Fly High. And if you are all over the world, in Germany, I can see somebody in UK here. If you're in the US or you are Australia, you can get, or just far from Nairobi, you can get your ticket virtually on benjaminzuluglobal.com. You can visit, you can attend virtually. We want to make sure we talk to this generation under 25. Carries the most potential for transformation. There's something about self-determination that comes only once in a lifetime. That age, one, they're still psychologically developing and they don't have heavy jobs. Yes, some early starters. Some early starters may be somewhere. where they have started a job meeting pre-25s to show them how to choose directions that they don't have to regret, how to avoid detours and costly meanders, how to avoid mistakes that cost them years down the line, how to avoid compound, like moving into the right person, like getting sexually involved with the wrong people, like marrying the wrong type of people, compounding mistakes that even if you correct them, what they started in your life grows like doomed. If you get children with the wrong people, we're just saying it's not reversible. You just have to incorporate it in your future plans. It's better to avoid it altogether if you can avoid it. So we are meeting this young group because they have not yet made those things, and we want to help them know what are compounding mistakes. Hotel. And we have books there. We have books here. How to heal your inner self to commence your best life. This book combined with how to deal with toxic relationships. So will help you get rid. You're in your dating season. We have the book called Dating Right. We have a book called Before You Say I Do, and the book called Lasting Love. Again, it's Dating Right, a concise guide. Before You Say I Do, foundational principles for marriage that lasts, and all the way to a marriage that will take you to the end. If you're in your financial journey, in your money-making life, business, you need the book called Mastery, the Psychology of Personal Success. And you need the book called Millionaire Moves. These two books are for making you all the money you need in order to live a free life. To live a free life. These are the two books you need. If you're under 25, the group you're bringing for conference, we have a book called Dreams Before Dating, a critical guide for every pre-25. This is the book you need if you're under 25. Now, number one, setbacks. Setbacks, you can minimize unnecessary suffering. There's a difference between humble beginnings and needless humiliation. There's a difference. You can have humble beginnings. You can have beginnings that have no means or support. Or you can have mixing yourself physically and emotionally with the people before you carve out your path in life. You should avoid signing things when you are yet blind. You should avoid getting yourself into commitments. Yes, to get yourself out of unnecessary humiliation. But after you've done your careful planning of life, after you've lived right and you're trying to learn, you are not intentionally careless, there will still be setbacks in life. You don't wish it for anyone. But it's one of the things you have to deal with in life. Number one, accept the rock bottom as the death of ego and the birth of your soul. Accept the rock bottom like the death of your ego and the birth of your soul. We are calling it the death of your ego, that is, death of your pride. You're not killing who you are. The healthy side of ego, we don't want to interfere with it. Your courage in life, your sense of pride. That's not what we are talking about. You're talking about feeling like you are indomitable. These are gotten rid of the pressure of perfection, the pressure of appearing that they have never lost a game. When they lose a game early in the preliminaries, that is not consequential to disqualify them. It also frees them to work hard without having to maintain a perfect record. When you fall in life, particularly, I'm more this powerful, I know what I'm doing, why are you, the rest of you mortals, struggling, why can't you learn from me? When you fail, your ego, your pride has been taken away now that you can't brag with a perfect record. But then your soul is birthed. A person who contemplates life, understands what you're doing, that person who reflects, that connects dots about destiny, calling, mission, purpose. The inner you. Inner you is the opposite of the ego. The soul is humble and learns one's enlightenment, wants strength, wants peace. Your inner being wants inner peace, wants meaningfulness. That accept it as the burial of your pride and the birth of your humility, the birth of your spirit, the birth of your soul. Psychologically speaking, when you have this rigid history, that is what keeps you careful. Let the fall tell you you're vulnerable so that you can become careful. You don't become presumptuous. You don't overreach. You don't overcommit. You don't brush off advice. You don't ignore counsel. Not A lot of times when you get to the rock bottom, you are being told to rise as a different person. What to do when you get a child with the wrong person, get pregnant at the wrong time, leave you with a lesson. That lesson is, I am not infallible. I can do the right things and I still get it wrong. Therefore, I'll value being guided more than dominating situations. Sometimes the relationship does not last forever because it was the lesson that it was supposed to teach you. The thing ends to lay a foundation for that which will last. The business does not last, but it teaches you a lesson on which you will found another business that will last. The friendship does not remain, but it's a foundation. The setback is a setup for a comeback. The setback is a setup for a comeback. You'll be made strong for what is coming. Number 2, what to do when you find yourself at the rock bottom, you've fallen, you have lost your direction. The second thing I want you to do, because what you are pursuing has now failed, being shattered, made impossible, the timelines can no longer work. You wanted to be married by this age, the relationship that was supposed to adjust your route, adjust your timeline, adjust. But don't give up the mission, just change the route. Adjust with a year or 2. Sometimes that small delay will just two. It's okay to rebuild again. Remember, this time you are not novice, you're not new. This time you are wise. This time you know what to do. I want you to reroute, rewrite the route, go back and rewrite them. Build the business again with a different timeline. Build the friendship again, the relationship again, the love life again, pursue the goal again, but with a flexible timeline to accommodate what has just happened. Hold hands, find allies who understand rising again. Don't stick with business partners, friends who have never dealt with pain. They will think you are just weak. They will think you are too soft. Fight of the first one. Steve Jobs had built Apple, but people manipulated the law and kicked him out of his own company. He went and started another company, and because he's still a builder, that company was bought, or it's not a delay, but team up with people who have failed, who have rebuilt. They'll talk the language of recovery. They'll talk the language of picking up. It's okay rebuilding with consciousness now. You should start afresh, gathering yourself together, putting elements together. You should not sit there and say it's over. No. Sometimes it's when you start afresh and then realized into knowing what it feels from to be the inside on the receiving end of life. Psychologically, you have been inducted into the feeling of failure. All right? To help them make decisions that will take them through life without meanders and such crashing falls. It's on 14th December at Italy Hotel and virtually from all over the world. Click Benjamin Zulu Global and get a ticket for young person, a Christmas gift, December gift, end of year gift. Help them to find direction. Start early, fly high. We want to help them make decisions that will reward them rather than compounding mistakes. All right. We are saying if you find yourself at the rock, indomitable has gone away. You've known you're human and you are fallible. You can blunder. So you become hungry to learn. You begin to guide to where to be led by knowledge. Seek knowledge more than you depend on your own dominance and ability to accommodate the time that has been lost. Don't give up the goals. Just plan a new way to reach there. Thirdly, ally, hold hands with others who know the language of failure. These are the people who are too perfect. Leave them alone. They can't understand you. Start afresh with critical guide for every pre-25. If you are in your money-making journey in business, Get Millionaire Moves, when you get serious about making money and mastery, the psychology of personal success. If you're in your dating season, you have a set of 3. Lasting love, to commence your best life, and get dealing with toxic relationships. Very good. I'll pick a few questions. You can shoot your question quickly. Let me pick the question here. All right, I see you, Facebook. All right. From Eldoret, Bernard Farish, you are saying you can hear us clear. Noel Minor from Turkana. How much for soft copy? Benjamin Zulu Global, Mary Gathoni, BenjaminZuluGlobal.com. When are you coming to Utali? Yes, Utali, we shall be there 14th December. Katrina. Yes, we shall come to South Africa soon. What to do with a friend failed marriage because of in-laws and ex-hubby didn't do anything about it. All right? And to deal with toxic relationships. Usually save your live sessions. You can go to Spotify. We are there. Bungoma, we need this. Yes, we shall be coming one of these days. Lindsay Wetu. We shall be coming there. You're trying to know your purpose. Mastery, psychology of personal success, and millionaire moves. They'll help you. To join in Italy is only 5,000 for physical, Beatrice, and 4,000 for virtual. Kenya shilling, that $5 and $30 respectively. Don't settle for that. Sometimes circumstances force you for a while, but don't let it become your normal. How do you handle long distance relationship? Stop using a lot of psychological language to explain immaturity and unavailability. You need. If you don't get it, move on. What do you have for us who are over 30? Get these books time. And also get the dating package. All right. Can one marry a lady who is 21 of age? That 25. She has not become herself. You'll be risking your life. She will discover herself when she's with you, and she might just decide you're not her type. Or that woman has a wife. What are you thinking? Are you marrying for companionship or for control? Because if you're attracted to young, ready for the heavy work of wife. Unless you're not conscious about what marriage is about. I'm 26. Abroad, what's your take on me committing in a long distance relationship? Paula, no. Long distance relationship does not who is separated but not yet divorced. He is not available. They might get back. Again, baby daddy, baby mama is a creation of this society. It was not looking for a decent, clean, polite way of dealing with baby mamas, baby daddies. It does not exist. If you are lucky to have a mature person and you mature, it's really a consequence of another mistake. Careless, lose marriages, careless, lose sex, reducing sex to a talk. Many times it will be stressful. What I advise if you find yourself in this situation, the show today was discussing how to pick yourself up. And we said, one of the ways is admit, are they? Where is the middle ground that can be peaceful? Just that. Study this person. Look for the middle ground. Depending on how much you can trust them with children, go all out. Learn this person now. You are entangled yourself with them when you are unconscious. Now you are conscious. Cohabitating. If you begin to cohabitate, you're just ruining your own life, and you don't need. We have already said many times. Foundations affect what you end up. What's your take on marrying a man who is 3 years younger but very mature? No problem. Even if he's 3 years younger but he's mature. I'm 26. Can I date a man whose wife died and left him with 2 small child girls, though I love him? How old is this man? When many of them are in their 40s. Avoid marrying divorcees and widowers when you're just a fresh young person who is children. Stop being too pitiful. Wife died, pitiful, sympathy. What? You're not ready for marriage, take time. It's good that you know you're not ready. Wishes. How to bring back, build your healthy ego. Get this book, Healing Your Inner Self to Commence Your Best Life. And you should not have a man when you're not ready for marriage. Don't date. You're going to date the wrong type because you don't have a checklist yet. Don't date when you're not ready for marriage. You're going to end up in the wrong things because you need it for marriage. You will not have the right checklist. You'll end up in the wrong marriage because you do not evaluate it consciously. Is that clear? Thank you. Thank you. How can I have peace at work? My boss is always spot checking on me. Barbara, This book dealing with toxic relationships will help. Kalenga, that's my job. Inbox me or go to benjaminzuluglobal.com. We are going to be talking shortly. What do you do when you fall out of love? I'm 27, dating a 2-year-old man. Who is that what? Okay. That age gap is okay. We are asking about age gap. One more here. Lavington, how long do you need to take in courtship before marriage? As long as you feel like you've prepared enough. It's not how long, it's how much. All right? So I'll meet the pre-25s on 14th December. Pre-25 conference. And please get these books. My boyfriend just stopped calling me. He said he doesn't trust me anymore. Does it mean, I don't know. Boundaries. People will always try to see if they can use you. So that's not a separate. Let me read the last one here. Is 28 just a chapter of starting life? In context to what you mentioned about dating divorced men and widowed men. Yes, I said men in particular mature from 30 and above for marriage. Those who learn intentionally tend to mature around 28. I'm trying to say needed. They're just excited. Avoid them. My friend is 35. The guy pursuing her is 42. We said any age gap less than 10 years is very okay. So thank you so guys, and I'll see you next time.